I am in dystopia! Hey everybody, Liquor here. Oh my god, what the hell have I done? Well, I went back to my roots. I am a cyber goth by nature, and I haven't done a look like this in so long. I'm going to a club tonight, so like it's gonna be my first time clubbing in like a couple of months. Like I haven't been out. I've been too sick to go out. You know what, I decided, screw this. I'm going all out for this because I kind of have to. It's kind of like my homage to the goth scene in Sydney, which is practically dead, and we're all old and boring now. Once upon a time used to be a little cyber goth and a little goth kid, industrial goth kid. I came up with this monochromatic look partly because I wanted to do something a bit dramatic to go with my outfit. Secondly, I haven't worn anything. I haven't worn this stuff I'm wearing in years. Thirdly, I haven't had an occasion to wear it. Oh, I have, but I haven't been bothered. And fourthly, Tori is my inspiration, sort of. You'll see why if you continue watching. So if you want to see how I got this look and how I accessorized and did my outfit, please keep on watching. Anyway, we're going to start with the Pure Minerals Cease Crease Eye Primer, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid. Ugh. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Eye Base in Pure White. I'm just going to put that all over the main part of my lid. I want to get down my transition and highlight color, and I'm going to be using the Essence I Love Nude shadow in Brulee. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to sweep it just above where my crease is. The palette I'm using is the Too Faced Smokey Eye palette. I'm going to go in with this beautiful white here. It's called White Lie, and I'm just going to put that on the inner, very inner corner and sweep it up and sweep it across my eyelid. I'm going to go into the silver here. It's called Inner Flash, and I'm just going to put that on the middle part of my eye. The next shadow I'm taking, I'm just going to wipe my brush a little bit, is going to be NYX Ash, which is this little color here, and that's just going to go all up in the crease and in the outer corner, and just sweep it out. Next, I'm going to take a fluffy blender, taking Smoking Hot from that same palette, and I'm just going to run that in the corner just to deepen it and through my crease. I'm going to go back into NYX Ash, and I'm going to sweep it a little bit more onto my lid just to go into the middle part there. Next, I'm going to get my highlight color. I'm just going to grab an angled brush, and I'm just going to nicely make a highlight there and blend it. Next, I'm going to go back into the palette, but with a pencil brush and a stiff one, and I'm going to go back into Smokin' Hot, this one here, and I'm just going to darken up the outer edge. And I'm going to just like try to attempt to blend this out. Make it as even as possible. Now, as you can see, this one's cleaned up, this one's not, so. Next on my lid, I am going to take a bit of this Australis Metallics Cream Eyeshadow in Lana Del Grey, and I'm going to use this little knockoff Real Techniques fine liner brush, and I'm just going to pat it all over, just on my lid. Next, I'm going to take a pointed cotton bud, and I'm going to go in to make some makeup remover. That's just the Swiss Micellar makeup remover, and I'm just going to wet it so I can clean up this area here and make a nice crisp line. Because in this look, I want it to be as neat as possible. And we'll cover this up with any concealer. Next, I'm going to take a gel eyeliner, and this is the Mud Makeup Design gel eyeliner. This is a cheapy one, but it's actually pretty good. It's like $8 and it's only sold in Woolworths, which is funny. I'm going to just line my eye with the just a fine liner brush. Just the lash line. On my lower waterline, I'm going to take this NYX pencil, and it's in the shade Silver. and I'm just gonna run it in my waterline. And next I'm gonna take my Pure Minerals eye pencil and I'm gonna just draw on the lower lash line about 3/4 of the way in. Going back into the palette, and I'm gonna take Smokin Hot and I'm just gonna run it underneath here with that pencil brush. This tiny little shading brush, I'm gonna go back in with Inner Flash and go under that. Alright, I'm just gonna clean up any fallout with my makeup wipe. And I've just noticed that this side is slightly darker here, so I'm just going to go back in with this pencil brush and just like get as much depth back into it. Lastly, I'm going to just draw a little bit of white eye pencil just in the inner corner, and I'm gonna go back in with that Australis Metallics cream eyeshadow in Lana Del Grey, and I'm just gonna use this brush again to put on the glittery shadow in the inner corner. And I'm going to pretty much pack it on. I'm just gonna bring it up here as well, just so I've got extra sparkle. I'm guessing that's the eyes done for now. Just need to add mascara and put my falsies on. And for that, I'm just gonna probably use just any old mascara, but my lashes tonight are gonna be these model Rock Whispies. I don't know, I don't feel like doing full Bio Queen for this, so I'd rather keep it at this. So we're gonna do that and I'll come back and we'll get to the face. I'm going to grab my Pure Minerals stippling brush and my Pure Minerals correcting primer in green, because I have, in case you haven't noticed, a lot of red in my face and I really don't want any of that to show. And I am going to use a really high coverage foundation. I'm going to be using a cream like sort of foundation, but I want to get a nice base, so I'm just gonna I'm really starting to feel it. And my lips are getting dry, so I'm gonna stick on some lip balm just to get things a little more emollient. I'm using the Kryolan TV paint stick, and this is the shade Ivory, I believe. And it's, well, it's Ivory. It's very yellow toned, which is good for my skin. Why do I have this then? Oh yeah, for the primer. Duh. So I'm just gonna dot this straight onto my face. Unfortunately, it has like this awful perfume to it, but stage makeup. So because this is a theatrical look, I'm looking for the most coverage I can possibly get. I wanted to do a whole like 3 shades lighter than I really am, but this is actually a perfect match for me, so it actually matches my neck when it's blended. So I'm gonna use this because it's thick, it covers everything, and I want to be completely covered tonight. So I can get past the fragrance, but whatever. So I'm just gonna concentrate it in the main areas, just straight on my face. Good God, it's so yellow. I promise it won't be when I blend it out. I promise it won't be when I blend it out. So, I look like an idiot, hey, clown? So let's just start blending this. It's important if you're wearing foundation that's supposed to be lighter than your own skin, that you blend it really well into the neck. Next, concealer time. I'd like to use a salmon concealer, but my foundation is just way too light for that, so I'm just gonna use my Models Prefer Argan concealer, and I'm gonna go around my eye and I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I'm gonna actually take this Oh, this is a Coastal Scents little pointed brush, and I'm gonna just blend it out in areas that need the precision. And now I can just go back in with that brush I used for... I'm pretty happy with the complexion this gives me, but it's shiny, you know? So I'm going to set it with my BYS HD Micro Finish Powder on. I'm going to go first, do under my eyes first, and I'm just going to use a Real Techniques setting brush just to get into those crevices and mat it all up. De-shine, you stupid nose. And then I'm gonna go in with a larger fluffy brush, and this is another Real Techniques. It's just the powder, whatever, or the utility, multitask brush, whatever. There, just do the rest of my face. Next we can work on contouring, yay! I really want to do a dramatic contour, so I tested this out the other day, and I found that this particular eyeshadow from Essence is called Pop Eye. It's a shimmer effect, but you know what, it's pretty darn matte. I actually think it's really matte because, well, if I can open it, I can show you. It looks pretty matte and it's grey, but I think I'm just going to stick with my usual NYX Taupe blush, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'm gonna just use this Artiste by Manicare contour brush, and this is like one of the best things. This is in the Priceline Beauty Awards for best brush. I think if you don't have one, you need to get one. And I'm just gonna get in there. Nah, we need grey in there. So I'm just gonna lay this down as a base, and we'll get the grey in. So I've got that contour there. It's not blended out, so don't worry. I'm gonna go in with the grey. I'm just gonna tap it and just blow off as much as I can, and I'm going to go in and just go into the crevice and just start blending as hard as I can. It looks like dirt on my face, but I'm gonna create shadows where they should be. Oh look, my face is skinnier. Yeah, this is hardcore. This is a lot more than I would usually do. But don't worry, we're gonna lighten it up. I need to highlight now, and I bought a brand new highlighter the other day, and this is the Essence Hidden Stories Trend Edition highlighter in Enter Wonderland, and oh my god. I'm pretty much gonna sparkle like crazy, and this has got the weirdest texture. It feels like a mousse, but it's not a mousse, and it's not anything else. It's supposed to be like the So Glow cream to powder, and I want it a little bit under my contour just to bring the cheekbones out a little. On a smallish brush, I'm going to use something, I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go back in with that Essence eyeshadow, and I'm going to contour my nose just coming down from my eyebrows. Now I just want to get it. And back in with the Hidden Stories highlighter and down my nose. And for blush, I want to get some blush on my cheekbones. I don't know, I'm tossing up. I think I might use my new blush. This is the Sugarbaby Sweet Cheeks blush, and it's got this really, really icy, cool icy pink. This is the peach one, which is more pink than the actual one that is peach. And I just want to get a little bit, just here. Ooh, that's nice. I like. I'm going to get my Models Prefer Mineral Powder Soft Touch in Photo Ready, and I'm going to actually use that same brush I did the powder, and I'm going to use this to attempt to set and blend together my contour and blush and everything. But I feel like I've lost some of the grey there, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back in with the Essence eyeshadow. Looks like our face is done. I'm just gonna wipe off the lip balm, and I can move on to the lips. But first, I'm actually gonna just set my face, and I'm just gonna use the NYX matte finishing spray. For today's lips, I'm going for a monochromatic look. So I'm going to be using the Shanghai Susie matte lipstick in the shade Dove, and it's this beautiful grey color, and I think it will work a lot better than black or any other color because it's going to go with everything. These lippies smell like great bubblegum. As you can see, I'm very monochromatic. Even my hair looks like it's like desaturated. Yeah, so I'm gonna get dressed and then we'll do my hair and accessorize because I got some pretty funky accessories to go with this. Funky for, well, the non-goth person, but for the goth person, this is just a staple in any goth's wardrobe or any cyber goth's wardrobe, so I'll be back. I actually straightened my hair, which is like marvelously miraculous. I haven't straightened my hair in a long time. Anyway, the first accessory I am going to wear is my beautiful, really old collar. I bought this so many years ago and I discovered tonight that, oh my gosh, my neck has lost weight. I've lost weight around my neck and it's ridiculous because I can get it on the last notch again. So, but I'm gonna wear it on the second notch just because, well, I want to be comfortable. So there's that. And you can't do cyber goth without goggles. I've had these goggles for like 8 years. I'm not kidding. I got these goggles so long ago and it was bloody Tori's fault that I got them. And they did spark a wonderful relationship with Chrissy from Cypherlocks. I love her to bits. I bought these goggles of her. These are actually original CyX goggles. CyX make really good quality ones, and these are some of the inserts, the circuit board. Now these have been like this for like 5 years. Modern day cyber goths, I don't know, they're far and few. Most of them have become ravers or gravers or whatever, but I'm still gonna be a classic industrial cyber goth, but that's just me. And guess where Rivet came from? So I'm just gonna stick these around and I'm just gonna stick them on my forehead and just bring out some hair from there. As I could have worn falls, but like the falls I would wear with this look are with a friend right now, and honestly I don't care because, well, I don't have the energy or the scalp capacity to wear falls. This is me when I put in effort. This is what I feel like. This is actually who I really feel like even when I'm doing my glam looks. I'm a goth at heart. Like seriously, I'm a goth at heart. I've got, okay, so for my outfit, I'm wearing my Future State shirt. It's, I think they're Destruct's top. It's basically the top, and I'm wearing a shirt over the top because it's freezing and I don't fit into this properly, but I'm surprised it actually fits me. This is something I bought many years ago. It's from a Canadian company who took forever to get it to me. I've got a pair of their pants and I've got a handbag as well. And my nails are just matchy, just a bunch of Essence nail polishes. And I'm wearing a skirt. I haven't put it on yet, but it's a really cool PVC skirt. I'll insert a photo here. Yeah, I'm a cyber goth. Surprise. If the name didn't give it away, I don't know what will. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, you know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you if you have. Check out my social media links down below. I am so sorry. I am not as goth as I am appearing now. I'm rather normal, rather boring. This is effort, as I said. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys on another video. Bye. Holy crap, I'm like a completely different person. What the f— This is the real me? What? I am a cyber goth. Boom, 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 boom. I like computers. Now, before anyone says, oh, but you're not goth, your shit you post isn't goth, it's like, honey, I'm an old school goth. I don't have to dress goth to be goth. So, leave it be. I'm a goth. Get over it. Sheesh. To all y'all haters out there, this is the real me. Is it not? Senior goth for life. Oh, fuck yeah. 9 Inch Nails forever.